Okay, we're recording live in front of a studio audience. Now, I did that one already, and everybody knows it's a falsehood. But you know what is not a falsehood? I don't like motorcycles. Nope, not one iota of my being is spent thinking about motorcycles. I can't even say with a straight face, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. We're doing another commute ride. We're gonna talk about some things and hopefully I won't fall off my bike. I've yet to fall off my bike. I was gonna say this time, but that is also a falsehood. I gotta stop lying to you guys. But seriously, I don't think that I'm much of a motorcycle enthusiast. I really don't. And before we get started, this will come up later. There is not a sun in the sky. We normally say, there's not a cloud in the sky, it's freaking beautiful out. It's 69 degrees, but it's going up to 87 today, which means it'll be over 90 at work. But there's a chance of rain, so I might get cooled off on the ride home. Oh, that's hot. I gotta start throwing ice cubes in here, man. Hotsy trotsy, something like that. And that's not to say that I don't like riding motorcycles, because obviously I do, but I just don't think I'm a motorcycle enthusiast anymore. So let's go fill up and talk about that. Yeah, I got a quarter tank again. Ooh, I filled up the last time. It was $29 and change to fill up the gas tank on this frickin' street glide. Now, mind you, it still gets 40 miles to the gallon, which is why I'm willing to do a little bit of extra risk taking with the possible wet weather later on. But I still think it's worth the savings, so I'm just gonna keep riding the bike as much as possible. I wonder if this will sit still here. That jiffy stand is amazing. It locks into place when you put the bike on it. It's got like two forky things, and the thing sticks in it. The jiffy stand sticks in it, and then it locks it. So you could ride around in circles as long as you kept pressure on it, and it would stay there. Stay. Don't fall over. Boy, would that be ugly. There you go. All right. Hello. She's looking at me funny. 2019 Street Glide, baby. We're on the bike. The big tour pack, the coffee, the windscreen, the saddlebags, the floorboards, all the fancy accoutrement that you need on a big bagger. And that's for my buddy Gil and my other buddy Mikey. And yes, we like to do jump offs. It's an insurance thing. Go check out my video on that. I'll leave a link here. Haha. Whee! That's what they call a Pittsburgh left. Nobody broke the law, but I got out ahead of them. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, I gotta fill up. I like to fill up at a quarter tank because most fuel-injected vehicles have a gas pump in the tank, and it sits low, and if you let the gas tank get too low, then the gas sloshes around in there, but it doesn't get enough coverage on the fuel pump. Oh, there's an empty pump. Nice. I'm all for it. Hook a brother up. This is the cheapest I've seen. Tell me they have it. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, gotta use our pro tip. Yep, a couple of drips. All right. But that is the cheapest gas I've seen for premium by like 40 cents. Crazy. Oh, there it is, better. Oh, my gas cap fell. Let me grab that. So while I fill up, how we doing out there in YouTube land? Doing all right? Having a good day? Leave a comment below with how your day's going. I like that. I think it works. I don't know. Is it annoying at this point? I've done it a few times. You know, and every time I try not to date a video, I end up doing something like, hey, there's the cheapest gas I've seen in a while. So when this comes out and gas is either $10 or $3 a gallon, it won't make any sense. But today is, I don't know. I don't keep track of dates, but it's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday in June, late June if I recall. And I gotta be really careful to not spill gas on this thing. Look at that, 4 gallons, 22 bucks. Gas certainly has come down. Yahoo! 294 miles to empty. So when I wreck on the highway, it'll be a big fireball to go with it. Hell yeah. I'm all about going out in a blaze of glory. Most people go quietly into this good night. I will slide this bike sideways, screaming, woohoo! And yes, that is a mantra of mine, right? We got a full tank of high test. Do they still call it high test? And I am not a motorcycle enthusiast. Let's finally get into the meat of the subject. And his cranes are still up there. That's so cool. Look at that when he's spinning around. I'm watching the road, you watch the crane. Oh yeah, too cool. Love it. Anyway, I'm not a motorcycle enthusiast. I do not peruse dealership websites. I don't look at new bikes coming out. I hear about stuff, but I have not come across any single bike that says, you know what, I got to go down to that dealer and buy that and trade in my street glide. Not even another Harley. As much as of a Harley simp as I am, I don't see anything that's a gotta have. Like on this bike, the gotta have was cruise control because I had it before, and built-in nav because I don't like I had a thingy that stuck over here, I had a GPS device that I mounted on the handlebars of my Vaquero, and it worked well, but I wanted something integrated. Little did I know it was gonna kill the battery, but it does. But I just don't care. You know, what is wrong with me? I'm supposed to be this big Harley badass, blah, 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 lies and bullshit guy who loves motorcycles, and I'm like, oh, great. New Ducati? All right, cool. New Honda? Great. New Harley? You know, you know what? Golly, I gotta stop lying to you guys. Last week, I did look at Ultra Limiteds. I did look, and they had I want to say it was like a dark gray or a black and a blue and blacked out like this bike, and I looked at it and went, nah, I'm good. I want more color. Go. Green light. Go. I like color. All the vehicles today are some shade of gray or flat gray or flat black, and the denim and the matte, and they're all boring as hell. I want to look at a bike or look at a car and go, damn, that thing looks sexy. And oh man, that color pops. Now, I say all this, and my truck is silver. It is a metallic gray, if you will. It wasn't my first choice. I wanted a red one, or a white one, or a blue one. Anything but black. So I got anything but black. I got a damn silver one. Yep. Got to be willing to use that torque. Get around the knuckleheads. Sign in the road. Tell you what, if I'd hit that sign, that would have been a detour. It was a detour sign. The construction never ends. Where are you going? You got a turn signal in that car or what? Huh? Where's your turn signal, boss? Drinking from his plastic Solo cup. Red Solo cup, you fill me up. Let's have a party. Now he's giving me the side eye. Yeah, shaking his head. Because you're beat up piece of shit. Yeah, doesn't have turn signals apparently. Wow, John's rant of the day. Where are you? You're aimed at the sky again. Golly. You hit the bumps and boop, 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 boop. I put this thing on so tight the other day that I almost needed a screwdriver to get it loose, because there's a screw at the end of the thing. You can't see it. There's a screw hole there, and whoop, loosen it. I got it. I got American Ninja Warrior grip strength. That show's back on. There, I dated the video again like an idiot. Great show, love it, yada yada, watch it. It's uplifting. It's family fun, family-friendly fun and entertainment. Look at that, $5.39 and $6.29 for Supreme. That's $1 more than I paid 2 miles up the road. Who the hell in their right mind would not drive the 2 miles to go get that? So anyway, I'm a poor motorcycle enthusiast, and here comes another box truck. I can't get away from these guys. He's eating his breakfast. Lovely. This will be called the one where everybody's eating and drinking. Come on, baby, come on, come on, come on. Woo! I think we almost got to redline on that one. So anyway, where was I? I am not a good motorcycle enthusiast. I couldn't care less about the other bikes that are out there. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Ultra Limited, and I was like, it has heated grips, but basically I've added everything else to my bike, I don't know if it has a 117 in it or now, or if that's just the ST models. I think that's the ST model. So I'm kind of paying attention, but really don't care that much. I think my next bike might be a Goldwing, so I can just put it in drive and drink my coffee and not worry about clutches and gears. But what's your take on it in 2022? Or if you're watching this in 2023, that year too. What new bike are you hot to trot for? What new bike do you have your eyes set on? What is on your lust list? I still do want a C900 RS, like old Chopper Fett has, and every time he does a video with it, another red light. God bless America. Land of the free, home of the red light. Anyway, Chopper Fett, every time he does a video with his Z900 RS, I'm like, hey, yeah, you're adding a bit or you're adding a bobble to my next Kawasaki. I love it. It's an inside joke that may involve a motovlogger meetup and a transaction at some point. He did say he wants a street glide, so there is that. And Chopper Fett, I got the title to this. I do. Yeah, so it's gonna rain today probably, but the old buddy John's a cheap bastard and wanted to save 12 bucks, so I'm taking the bike. I may get wet, but my risk stops at the little icon on the weather forecast that says thunderstorms. I ain't riding in thunderstorms, boss. Not with these drivers around here. And the roads, our Beltway 495 literally had like a foot of water across 3 lanes a couple of years ago. I don't really want to mess with that at all. So I want your thoughts on everything I said today. But how much risk will you take? You know, will you take a lot of risk? I don't take a lot of risk. Nope. I do get over though, and I try to get pole position whenever possible. Oh, come on, baby. Oh yeah, nice. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I like to time my stops so that I don't actually have to put my feet down. If I can. It's not always possible, but sometimes you get lucky. Yeah, look at that. They took a picture. These stupid cameras. I really hate those damn cameras. Screw you, camera. If somebody wants to write me a ticket, they ought to have to pull me over. All it is a revenue generator to that. That was pathetic, John. But hey, look at me getting on the highway. So I have run out of things to say. No, I ran out of road to ride. Hey, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you liked this one. If you did, boop it. Boop the like button. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.